Okay, sliding directly into part 2. Part 1 at the end there, very, very good message, I think, about learning. So definitely, if you didn't see the tail end part on part 2, make sure to watch that. I think there's a lot of gold in that decision. Okay, so your goal, each address should only be allowed to call create vote once. If they try again, the call should be reverted. Remember that the external functions can be changed to public if you'd like to use them internally as well. Got it. Let's change that to public. What we want to do is add a modifier, has voted is what I'll call this modifier. We'll do our underscore where we continue the function. And what I want to require is that the person has not voted. So how can we do that? We could add to the vote that this person has voted. We could find the vote if this person's already voted. Each address should only be allowed to create vote once, or call create vote once. Okay, let's think about it. I'll pass in the address here, address underscore address. This has voted modifier. We could pass in the address here. I guess technically we want the has not voted. Okay, has not voted. Got it. We want to loop through the votes and make sure that the voter has not voted. Or we can add to, wait a sec. We already have has voted. Could we not just run this function and pass in the address? Let's try that. We might not have to do all this extra work, right? Okay. Try this right here. Some variant of this. We're requiring they have not voted. Now, why does that not work? Okay, let's peek what they've done. Let's see. Require has not voted. They passed the message.sender. Got it. Oh, we don't have access to an address here. Duh. So we did have the right idea, right logic. Okay, but why is it not? What do we mess here? Require has voted. Let's see. Fix this. Boom. Already voted. What is going on? Okay, my contract has already voted. Okay, I'm going to steal their solution real quick. Let's just break down our differences. Oh, they have this non-vote, non-vote choice is this, address 0. Got it. Okay, so our vote function needs to have a none is what's going on. So we have return nothing, but what we need to do is actually have a vote none equals vote. How did they define it? They did address 0. What did they do for the first bit? Choice is 0. Got it. Okay, sweet. So we figured it out. We fixed our code, figured out the bug. No double votes. Great. Your goal, we want to change the vote, create an external function called, guys, I love that, by the way, that we just, try to pick out what was wrong, or you don't just necessarily copy and paste the code in, although you could. It's figuring out, okay, how did we, with the logic that we've built, the approach that we've approached, how do we change, what missing link are we missing? That's the important part, right? That's where the education happens. If I just copy and paste through, just on to the next, I will never get better. So the goal is to, maybe if you need help, get the help you need, but figure out, okay, the gap of where I messed up was this spot right here, this one gap over here, not the whole thing, but just this gap over here. So how do we fix that gap? Moving forward, your goal, change the vote. Create an external function called change vote, which takes a choices argument and changes the choice on the existing vote for the message sender. If they do not have an existing vote, revert the call. Okay, so we'll steal the same logic. I feel like we should make a modifier for this, right? Which I'll do here. Modifier has voted, right? Wait, what is this? So required has not voted. If they do not have an existing vote, change the call. Has not voted. Okay, that's actually not going to work because we want the opposite. If they have not voted, we want to revert it. This is requiring it. Okay, my fault. Let's move forward. Okay, so move function change vote, which takes in a choices argument, which I believe will be a choice, and it appears to be an external, right? Okay. Create an external function called change vote, which takes in a choices argument and changes the choice on the existing vote for the message sender. So we need to find the existing vote, find the vote. We can hoist this function, I believe. So find vote. We'll pass in the message.sender and we'll get the vote in return. And we'll say choice equals the new choice. I believe that handles the first bit. Now we need to handle the second bit, which is revert the call if there is no vote, which is just going to be the same logic right here. Revert if they have not voted. You have not voted yet. Please vote. Boom. Let's try that. Revert on OK. What we could do is add a variable called has voted, which would actually work. A Boolean variable restores something in the contract. I don't know if we need to do this, but I want to try to solve it first before we take a look. Change vote. Well, hold on. So the revert, can we not pass in, maybe I don't want it to be a Boolean, but actually an address, right? But the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't know if you could pass in a function here in a revert. So let's see, I will create a vote, and then has voted will actually be the msg.sender. I think that will still work. And then this will be if this does not equal the sender. Let's try that, right? Address public has voted. Do we already have has voted as a thing? We do. Okay. Let's try, and then we'll optimize after. Nope. Okay. Okay. Let's see what they've done. So create vote storage. Got it. Vote, storage, vote, find vote, require vote does not equal the voter, require the vote is none. Okay, so different approach there. Much cleaner, much cleaner. Okay, so let's get all this nonsense out. I was trying something, guys, okay? So they did vote, storage, boom. I forgot that bit, what they just did. Find vote, they require vote dot vote does not equal none. And if this is the case, take the vote choice and append it to the choice. Is that correct? No. What did we do wrong? Let's see. I thought I got it. I thought I got it right there. So we have vote, storage, vote. Yeah. Oh, that was for create vote. Okay. Let's look at the change vote, vote, storage, vote, find vote, message sender, function change vote. Yeah, I see there's similarities here, obviously. So, okay. Let's think vote, find message sender. Where is it broken? Let's look at the find vote function. Return votes I. It should all be there, right? Internal view, returns vote memory, vote storage versus vote memory. Got it. That's the error. That's the error. So right here, I'm returning the memory. I think it needs to be the storage. That's why we do this. That's why we do this. Those tiny, tiny things. Super important to understand the differences. Okay, so congratulations. All the test cases have been passed. We have learned structs effectively. Sweet. Guys, I will teach more on mapping next week.